I don't know if this is a hadith, but it's a wise word from the predecessors, from the Salaf al-Salih. They say, رَحِمَ اللَّهُ امْرِئٍ عَرِفَ قَدْرَهُ فَوَقَفَ عِنْدَهُ. May Allah have mercy and bless a person who is aware of their own strengths and boundaries, their abilities, and they respect it, they stop there. For awareness is important of the self. The Prophet ﷺ said, quick hadiths, I have been sent to perfect good character, Muwatta Malik. And this shows he was aware, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, about the importance of moral and emotional refinement. Another example of his life, when receiving the first revelation, maybe as we know, popularly it was Iqra bismi rabbika alladhi khalaq. We all know the first ayah that he received. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, as you know, he expressed his fear and confusion to Khadija radiyallahu anha, showing self-awareness and openness about his emotional state. Number two, he often retreated to the cave of Hira. Why? To reflect and understand about his inner self. A lot of people these days in the modern world, rather than reflecting inwards and being honest with themselves, they get scared. They fear their own selves, so they distract themselves by covering up with distractions in the world and never getting to hone in to their inner emotions. Also, the Prophet ﷺ acknowledged his human nature, such as grief. We have an example when his son Ibrahim died at the age of 2. He went into the grave and buried him, and he had told his companions to not wail or cry excessively when they're grieving, but then he cried, sallallahu alayhi wasallam. So one of the companions said, Ya Rasulullah, atabki wa qad nahaytana anil buka? You're crying when you told us not to do that? And he said, no, that's not what I meant. My tears come from a source of mercy. This is compassion. The one I told you about is wailing, meaning detesting the qadr of Allah, detesting the destiny and the fate that Allah has brought. That's different. Rasul sallallahu alayhi wasallam showed his emotion at the grave of his mother, Amina. They said, Ya Rasulullah, tell us what you are crying about so we can cry with you. He said, this is the grave of your mother, of the mother of your Prophet. And I asked Allah for certain things for her. He denied me, but He allowed me to visit her. He said, in the meaning of, I got touched by what a child gets touched by when remembering the compassion and mercy of their mother. So Rasul ﷺ knew his inner emotions and talked about them, but not always.